How's everybody doing? It's Bill from Redemption Films here, and I got some new news for everyone. And this is really good if you're a Stephen King fan, because the movie The Stand is gonna be coming out. I don't know when. I don't know how long it's gonna take. But apparently they have a director for it, and it is Josh Boone. And if you don't know who Josh Boone is, he did Stuck in Love, and he is now releasing the new movie that comes out June 6th, The Fault in Our Stars, with Shailene Woodley. And he says it's going to be a 3-hour movie. At first the direction was to put it into 3 parts completely, and I think Warner Brothers, they wanted it to be one whole thing. And if you don't know what The Stand is a book written by Stephen King, so I mean you already know it's really good. But it's about the collapse of human civilization, and it's due to a virus made by humans, and it's the aftermath where the survivors, they're in war basically for the future and the soul of humankind. And basically Ben Affleck, he was set to direct this, and I guess there was something going on and they didn't get him. But they got Josh Boone instead. But Ben Affleck said it's like Lord of the Rings in America. And I guess that kind of makes sense in a way. But, personally, I've never read The Stand. So I don't know, how everything works in there and if it's a good book or not. I mean, it's Stephen King, so it's already a good book. But, yeah. Boone, when he was at an interview, or he had an interview for Vulture, he gave them this quote. He said, "We're gonna do one 3-hour R-rated version with the amazing A-list cast across the board. Every single one of those characters will be somebody you recognize and somebody you relate to, and it's gonna be awesome. I'm really excited. It's the most exciting thing I've ever got to do in my entire life. If 12-year-old me had ever known that one day I'd be doing this, to even just go back and look at that kid, I'd be like, keep doing what you're doing. It's just crazy. I've met so many actors over the years, and like when I meet Stephen King, I hugged him with tears in my eyes. He meant that much to me when I was young. I still say everything I learned about writing, I learned from Stephen King. I don't read screenplays. I don't read screenplay how-to books. It's always just establish the character. I mean, it's come to really no surprise that this is going to be turned into a 3-hour film, and 3 hours for a Stephen King book really doesn't seem that long. I know his only one was actually Green Mile. I mean, Green Mile was turned into a movie, and The Stand, it had its own TV miniseries, and that alone was 6 hours long. And also it was turned into a miniseries too, and I believe that was pretty long too. The only downside I really see about this is that 3 hours, if it's not done properly and it's, and the pacing isn't good, someone can get bored really quick. And it's, that's all in pacing and all about keeping your audience entertained. And, like I said, I haven't read The Stand, so I wouldn't know if, it's a book good enough to keep everybody entertained. But we'll see. But then again, you don't want to cram everything in the book in there at once, because then it feels too crowded. And then that's where the idea that they wanted to do 3 movies came from. But I think personally 3 movies could ruin a trilogy sometimes, or ruin a single book sometimes. I can't think of any examples off the top of my head, but I personally think a 3-hour film would be better than splitting the book up into 3 movies total. I mean, that's just my opinion. Another downside that I really see on this movie is that what if some of the source material gets dropped from the movie and may not seem important to Josh Boone, but is really important to the movie and was important to Stephen King. So that's another downside that I see for the fans of Stephen King. But yeah, that's about it, everyone. So if you like this video, don't forget to comment, rate, subscribe, and let me know if you think the Stand video or the Stand movie is going to be good, whether it should be 1 movie or 3-piece movie, and or should they just completely leave it alone and keep it into the miniseries. So yeah, let me know, comment, rate, subscribe, and yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good day.